When I was a little kid, I always left my bedroom door open a crack at night because I firmly believed that a tiger would escape from the zoo and somehow get to my house and jump up into my second floor window, and that if he came in and saw that my door was open, he would go out of my room instead of eating me. In my delusion, I believed that I had no control over the tiger coming for me. This was inevitable, but I could subtly influence its behavior after the fact. I always had a little fantasy whenever I had a crush, where he is watching me like God. When I go to the bathroom or sit on the couch, he is judging my playlists and music tastes. He looks at every picture of me on Facebook and Instagram and decides if I am worthy. A crush doesn't need a face or a body to exist. The crush can exist exclusively inside my own mind. Lately, I have been imagining a sky with a huge face looking down on me from the clouds, and it is my crush. He has no specific facial features. He could be anyone. I close my eyes, put my hand over my heart, and send love telepathically out to him. Another fantasy I have is that anyone who watches my Instagram story is in love with me. It is a comforting thought. I can feel them transmitting love through my phone, and I receive it. Me and some friends made up a game at summer camp called Judge. It involved looking through someone's Facebook pictures and making up who you think they are and what they are like. You could do it with people who you already knew, but you had to rely only on what was presented virtually and forget all pre-existing information you had. If they had pictures with a dog, you would say, okay, so they love dogs. Or if they had a picture with their arm around a girl, you go, they are dating this girl and they are in love. One of my teachers in middle school had my class do an activity where we each had a piece of paper taped to the wall with our name on it, and we all had to anonymously write one word on each person's paper to describe them. The idea was to get positive, anonymous feedback on who we are perceived as by our peers. I still have my torn up little piece of paper. I didn't really know anyone in the class very well, so most of my words were quiet, secretive, mysterious. I do not know what the afterlife looks like, but for a long time I have imagined that when we die, we are able to look back on our life and see everything again, but from an omniscient view. We would be able to see who loved us but never told us, who is talking behind our backs. We could play out alternate realities with limitless possibilities for retrospection. This all happens on a giant, borderless, celestial iPad. At around midnight last night, I looked at my notifications and saw that a handsome comedian I like had liked a comment I made on a different comedian's Instagram TV video. I smiled as I fell asleep, savoring his passive validation. This morning, I went to the video and found my comment to gaze at the like, but it is not there. Maybe he never liked me at all. I have become so accustomed to being surveilled that it feels like love to me.